Do you want that rematch next? And if so, how likely it is that we're to see that fight happen again this year?
I'm not sure.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has announced his next opponent, but surprisingly, he is avoiding a fight with Lamont Roach. Despite being the WBA lightweight champion and expecting a busy 2025, Davis confirmed he won't be facing Roach next. Instead, he reiterated his interest in the same opponent he mentioned after his last fight, the one who even visited his locker room.
What is?
You might see it in a minute. Definitely might see it in a minute.
While many are unsure of Davis's next opponent, he has made it clear that he won't be fighting Lamont Roach next, sparking backlash from fans who now view him as a cherry picker. His decision suggests he sees Roach as a serious threat and lacks the confidence to take on the challenge. If a misjudged fight resulted in a draw, a fair judgment would likely see Roach emerge victorious, further fueling the frustration among fans.
Is that the one you want next? The one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
Gervonta "Tank" Davis failed to knock out Lamont Roach as expected in his latest fight at the Barclays Center, which ended in controversy. In the 9th round, Davis appeared to drop to one knee and retreated to his corner to wipe his eyes, but the referee neither called it a knockdown nor issued a disqualification. The fight continued, ultimately resulting in an unexpected draw. While Davis remains with Premier Boxing champions, he has yet to join Matchroom Boxing or Top Rank, both of which are affiliated with Turki Alek.
Bull crap.
You said that you have your opponents mapped out. So who are the opponents for the final stages of your career?
Not to cut you out, I don't really have
Since being named the face of boxing after his 2023 fight against Ryan Garcia, Gervonta "Tank" Davis has fought only twice, defeating Frank Martin before facing Lamont Roach. In 2023, he served house arrest and was later taken into custody after pleading guilty to traffic offenses from a hit-and-run incident. Looking ahead to 2025, Davis aims to stay active, stating, "I want to stay in the ring more this year, hopefully with 3 fights. Roach comes first, and then we figure out the rest of the way."
You know?
Anyone in mind that you're thinking about after Roach?
Nah, not yet. Just trying to focus on him right now. And then once we get him out the way, then we can,
If Gervonta "Tank" Davis plans to fight again this year, the question remains whether he will face top contenders and belt holders in his division or opt for an easier opponent, as he did with Lamont Roach. Many speculate he may once again choose a lesser-known fighter to secure a favorable matchup. However, after learning the hard way that losing to a champion is better than losing to an average opponent, Davis may finally pursue unification. If so, top fighters like Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, and Vasyl Lomachenko will be waiting for him to step up and prove himself.
If you win this and that's your last fight, or nah, still some more heads you gotta put on the wall.
Yeah, it's definitely some more heads.
Fans and media have long fantasized about a matchup between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and undisputed super bantamweight champion Naoya Inoue, drawn to the idea of 2 dominant, dynamic fighters clashing. However, the fight seems unlikely due to several factors. Inoue, a 4-weight world champion, is coming off a January win against Kim Yajun and is rumored to be eyeing bouts with bantamweight champion Junto Nakatani, top contender Muron Akhmadov, or others in his division. To face Davis, Inoue would need to move up several weight classes, making the fight a challenging prospect.
For sure. But that's definitely in the back of my mind always. Like, just me training, I'd be like, damn.
Schick has expressed interest in a fight with Gervonta "Tank" Davis, but Davis dismissed the idea in a 2023 post, citing the weight difference. Recently, he posted and deleted a message via Seconds Out, saying, "I'm the only fighter you all want to see in the ring with everybody. It doesn't matter the weight. As of now, the fight remains a fantasy." Similarly, Davis once claimed he would face Vasily Lomachenko, the former lightweight king and reigning IBF champion, a bout that would unite 2 networks and make sense. However, much like the potential Inoue fight, it seems unlikely to happen.
For me to fight or someone like Lomachenko, and he was like, he retired type of vibe.
Boxing fans nearly saw a fight between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Vasily Lomachenko in 2024, but talks fell through when Lomachenko decided to take the rest of the year off. His manager, Aegis Klimas, told ESPN's Steve Kim that Lomachenko currently lacks motivation and wants to spend more time with his family, emphasizing that money is not his driving force. The 37-year-old Ukrainian won the IBF title last May by defeating George Kosa Jr., but has yet to defend the belt or show any signs of returning to the ring.
Retired, and he was saying that he I felt as though like he didn't really like. They were saying that he was scared or anything like that.
The IBF has issued an ultimatum to Vasily Lomachenko, requiring him to face the winner of a proposed interim fight between Raymond Muratalla and Ziad Abdullayev. If Lomachenko follows through, a potential bout with Devon "Tank" Davis in 2025 seems unlikely. Meanwhile, Davis's recent fight against Lamont Roach ended in a controversial majority decision. The controversy stemmed from Davis voluntarily taking a knee in the 9th round without a count being given. Had a 10-8 round been scored, Roach would have won the WBA lightweight title. As a result, Roach's lawyer sent a letter to the New York State Athletic Commission demanding an investigation, as reported by Dan Raphael.
I don't think that's the case. I feel as though like he reached that point where as though it's hard for him to get up for a fight. So I feel as though like
Lamont Roach argued that Devon "Tank" Davis's actions, turning away mid-round, walking to his corner, and partially exiting the ring, were clear signs that he had retired or quit the match. Roach remained confident that the New York State Athletic Commission would agree with the millions who watched the fight and recognize him as the rightful winner, either by technical knockout due to Davis removing himself, disqualification for carrying an illegal irritant, or by adjusting the scores to reflect the knockdown. However, Lance Pugmire has reported that the commission has ruled to keep the fight a draw, as confirmed by an inside source. More updates on the situation are expected as information develops.
more so like older now. You got kids too. It's more so about the kids now. I feel. You know, all that.
The result of Devon "Tank" Davis versus Lamont Roach has not been overturned, but a rematch remains a possibility, as Davis has expressed willingness to face Roach again, in a competitive lightweight division filled with familiar names and rising talent. Now holding a title, Davis finds himself a target for challengers, a challenge he claims to welcome, stating he's ready to fight anyone with the courage to step in the ring. With this victory, Davis becomes the second member of the 2020 and 2021 U.S. Olympic boxing team to win a world title, following O'Shea Jones's IBF junior middleweight title win last November. Keeson Davis had a Valentine's Day to remember, delivering a dominant performance as he knocked out Dennis Baroni in the 4th round to claim the WBO lightweight title in front of a sold-out Madison Square Garden crowd on Friday night in New York. The fight followed a heated build-up, during which Davis accused Burchick's team of sending a racist package to his hotel room. Despite the tensions, the bout itself was one-sided, as Baroni was never truly competitive, whether due to Davis's size advantage or his superior skill set.
Prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not short it out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even just.
After securing his status as the mandatory challenger for WBO champion Baron Chick, with a dominant 2nd-round knockout over Gustavo Daniel Lamos, Keeson Davis wasted no time making a statement. In his post-fight interview, he not only called out Chick but also took aim at Devon "Tank" Davis, shouting, "Hey Gervonta, knock knock." The potential showdown between the two lightweight stars has been building for some time, fueled by ongoing social media clashes and what appears to be genuine animosity between them.
Tank's a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill, the ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me.
Tank is a great fighter, no doubt. He's got power, skill, and patience, Keeson Davis said. Everybody knows that. But I know who I am, and that little short guy can't touch me. It's deeper than that.
Same shit he coming with, and he know that. He coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Talks to go fight from Cuba. No, nigga, I don't fight.
Keeson Davis has made it clear he will never fight Shakur Stevenson. But when it comes to Devon "Tank" Davis, his trainer Brian "Bo-Mac" McIntyre is confident that Keeson is the one to finally dethrone the WBA lightweight champion. Bo-Mac believes Tank is the perfect matchup for Keeson and predicts the 25-year-old will dominate him just as Terence Crawford dismantled Errol Spence in their 2023 undisputed welterweight clash. Keeson fully agrees, telling TalkSport, "I see myself putting the same beating on Gervonta as Terrence did. His style is perfect for mine. I don't think it goes the full 12, but I can fight 12 rounds if needed."
Hey, Tank, stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. What you talking about, bro? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro.
"I'm smarter than him inside and outside the ring. Just smarter, period," Keeson Davis said about Gervonta Davis. "People always mention his one-punch power. I have power too. I've knocked fighters out with one punch, but he's done it consistently. We know what he has, but we don't yet know my full potential. I've only had 12 fights and have fought at an elite level for just 3. My upcoming fight against Baron Chick will be my 4th, so there's still a lot to be revealed. I'm better than what I've shown so far." Having sparred with Tank twice during his amateur days, Keeson believes those experiences have only strengthened his confidence.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, really looking at it like, okay, so what?
Keeson Davis reflected on his past sparring sessions with Gervonta Davis, emphasizing that he wasn't thinking about fighting him at the time. "The first time I sparred him, I was 16. The second time I was 21 and about to go to the Olympics," he said. "I just saw it as competing with one of the best pros, realizing I had the talent to turn pro and be dominant. They were competitive sessions. I've always been good. Even as an amateur, people wanted to spar me. I didn't just turn pro and gain recognition. I was like that before making the Olympic team. I always had talent. I could always fight."
Or match room. Gervonta said, quote, "Ninja sent him a contract. He went elsewhere." End of the quote. Now, one of the PBC
Gervonta Davis appeared confident about sending a contract to Shakur Stevenson, accusing him of dodging a fight against one of boxing's biggest names. However, it seems Tank may have been bluffing, as Stevenson's team has denied ever receiving any offer. The WBC lightweight champion, who is set to defend his title this weekend in Saudi Arabia, has made it clear that no official proposal has come from Davis's camp.